So today, we're going to be putting this little light back together. I put the light bulb in. I already painted it. It's been painted for a while. A couple of months. I'll put a light bulb in here, but it won't be, it ain't a good light bulb. Let's just... So, here's a light bulb. It's pretty well burnt out. So, it's just gonna be a little prop. All I gotta do is loosen that just a little, which it may just pop right in there. Okay, so I got it back on. Bulb is in. It's upside down though. Or, yeah. Had to put washers, 3 washers on each side, so the bolt wouldn't bottom out and potentially snap itself. So now it looks a little better, wouldn't you say? Let me get another angle. So my plan for the decals is to save up enough money to buy them and slap them on here. It'll add a lot of character to this tractor, for sure. Side panel ain't really a matched color, but you won't really notice it out in the field, so why change it? It's gonna be a work tractor. Engine needs to be gone through though. Rings, it's got some blow by. Rings are just a little shot, I think. Burn some oil, but that's up in the head around the valves. Hydraulic fluid and a filter. Filter is probably 9 to 10 years old. So is fluid, and it's a little milky. And if I remember correctly, this is where the dipstick is for the hydraulic fluid. And there is not much at all. So that'll need to be changed before the show. This tire is supposed to have a tube in it, but we didn't have tubes at the time, and these people did them. They put a whole ton of lube stuff in there, and it has a little slow leak unless it was just barely leaking out of the valve stem. But I think that was what it was out of the valve stem. Other than that though, she's pretty ready. Front tire PSI are set at 35. Well, that one's at like 32. Backs are at 19. They were at like 21, and that's a little high for them back tires. They look a little better. Other than that, well, I'll use a little snap coupler 416 plow at the show. I just don't have it here. I have to put some snap coupler Dilly McBobbers on there. And then take the drawbar off. And she'll be ready. I need to, one day, buy some new connections. Because these are pretty shot. These are good. These are probably 9 years old at the most. You can't even move this one. So, canopy is in good shape. It's original. Got to work some roads, and there's like a little belly dump that poured it. And it had a pretty high little pile, if you want to call it that. And it scratched pretty good under there. And also got up there, which most of that stuff you won't even see unless you're really nosy. She's a beast. That's for sure. I tightened up my belt the other day because it's squeaking pretty good. Right here, or where the fan is, connected to the water pump. Other than that though, she's pretty mechanically sound. I replaced this the other day and it ain't leaking a drop, so that's good. I need to put some more tape on this little plug where you put the fluid in. Some electrical tape right there. So water don't get in there. Because that's my only guess on how water gets into that little transmission and gets into the final drives. I'll have to buy a piece, another rubber piece. It's crazy to me that these rubber pieces cost $18 each. So they're pretty hefty on their prices for the rubber. But so far, this one's been the oldest one. And this lasted pretty fair. There ain't no cracking or nothing. Up here though, if you can see on these, they are about, I got them after I painted my tractor. And oh, rubber's just disintegrating almost. They are not good rubber, and they're like probably $12 each. Yeah, $8 to $12 each. And they're just, both of them are disintegrating. Steering wheel though, it's kind of wore itself. The traction booster handle swore itself right here. Which I knew it was going to do that to begin with when I put it on. Fuel gauge works. Everything down here works except for that one. I would hope that one wouldn't work. That one's the traction booster gauge. Need to get original gauges for these. This one's the only original one here, and that one, but it's not even there. But should get a little piece that goes, a little overlay thingy that goes there, but it costs about $70-some just for that little overlay piece. And I ain't in the mood to take it off. So I think that'll do it for today's video. Hey, watch, and a bunny. Thanks for watching. Come back for more. It's only gonna get better from here.